What's up guys, Steinshark here bringing a review of the JagdPanther, the Tier 7 German TV. Gonna go ahead and do a quick overview of this thing, look at its stats and its armor, and I'm going to bring a quick gameplay highlighting some of the very good qualities that this tank has. Yes, it's a very decent tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the intro, and I will see you guys after it's over. Alright guys, what's up there? Here we have our JagdPanther in our garage. It is a Tier 7 German TD, and this is where the line really starts to become fantastic. You've done your grind from that almost mediocre JagdPanther 4, which is really a tough grind. I mean, the gun, the guns aren't bad. You got your 8.8 here, which does a significant amount of damage and has some pen, but it really is not that excellent of a tank. And the JagdPanther is really where we start to see some excellence out there on that German TD line. So, quick recap of all the stats. I did do a video on this with the stats a while back. So, quick recap. We have 850 hit points. We have 80 hull armor. It's angled at about 60 degrees, which gives you almost times 2 to the effective armor. So it's about 160 frontal armor. And this is still somewhat a sniping tank. So when you hang back, that's not too bad. But you will be getting tier 9s in this, so it's not very exceptional. 50 and 40 for the side and rear. Don't expect any bounces in that. Now the gun is very fantastic. We have a 10.5 right here, 10.5 pack L42, L52. That's 105 caliber. Like I said, it's 7.32 rate of fire. That is pretty good, especially considering you have 320 damage. That gives us a damage per minute of 2400, and compared to this other gun, the 8.8. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to get this second gun in order to get either the Ferdinand or the JagdPanther 2. But I went ahead and got it because I found it to be very excellent. So, clearly this actually has higher pen. It's interesting, even though it is a lower caliber gun. And you do have a slightly better rate of fire, which can come into to mean something. But if you're sitting back sniping and don't have 100% opportunity, to fire constantly in a row, then this 10.5 centimeter definitely wins out in the long run. You do unfortunately have to hit the tracks for this, so don't expect it right away. Now this engine, you don't have to grind it necessarily on the JagdPanther if you heavily play the German line, because this is also the engine in the VK3002 and in the Panther, so you don't have to grind for the engine necessarily. So overall, it's a very good tank. Oh, also, I do have 2 female crew members in here completing these missions. As you can see, I actually did complete this TV mission in the JagdPanther, so it is a very good tank if it's capable of completing that mission. So we have a 438 V range, which is pretty good for this tank, and I do equip it with binoculars and a camo net since it's a sniper, and it becomes very formidable. The mobility on this is not too bad at all. You have a specific power of 15, which is pretty good. Traverse speed can be very slow at 32, but it's not too bad, especially considering, well, this thing has a somewhat average horizontal, what's it called? Horizontal dispersion, I guess. It's not too bad, but it's nothing very significant. And come to think of it, it is kind of mediocre and especially when you have your camo net and you have to be just sitting still, that can sometimes be a problem. So its top speed is 55, which isn't bad. It just takes a while to get up there, and it's 12 reverse speed, can be slow at times. So in order to play this tank effectively, you really need to capitalize on its on its camouflage factor. So the first one I got in this female crew, you get one free perk. Actually, you get two. Sisterhood of Steel comes with it, and then you can pick one. And of course, I chose Concealment for this TD, and Sixth Sense for the commander. And I'm working on repairs as well for both of them, because if this thing gets tracked, you don't have a turret, of course, so you're going to be struggling if they're close range enemies. So like I said, just capitalize on its camo value. Do as much as you can to increase that. You know what? Let's actually get some camouflage on this thing. It looks good. Nah. Ooh, yeah. Nah. Oh, I like this one. Okay, let's keep this one. Yeah. How's that one? No. This one? Let's do this one. No, this one. Yeah, that one right there. Alright. 30 days. Oh. Purchasing it for gold, huh? Yeah, so we're getting this one, and let's go with that one. Alright, let's go ahead and buy this. Plus 4% camouflage bonus. Those can come into effect, especially when you are hiding behind bushes. And the fact that I have binoculars and a pretty good view range means that I can generally spot enemy tanks approaching me before they spot me. So it can turn out to be a very good tank. Let's go ahead and do a battle in this and just see how it is. Alright guys, so we've clearly made it into a tier 7 battle, which is very preferential for this tank as it is tier 7. So we're going to go ahead and make our way over to that very vital capture section of the map, which is about the left side of the map over here. And we have our E2 going, and our other JagdPanther, and only a few others. Most of our team is going off into the forest, which is very stupid. I have no idea why they're doing that. Because obviously, if they start capping, they're not going to be able to do anything. But we're going to let that one slide because we can handle it. So we have our AT8, and we have 3 TDs over here. Our E2 and 1 KD1. So let's see what we can go ahead and do. So obviously, I'm going to go over into these hill areas, right at about a C2, and go ahead and snipe there. That way I can stay back and be able to snipe, but hit the base as well, just in case they go onto cap, which eventually in this battle they do. So very fortunately, we have our camo, and we are training a camo crew, and we have our camouflage net. So we are going to be very well disguised, and we will be able to hide from the enemy and spot them before they spot us. So his Comet's on the other side of the hill, and I'm gonna see if he's not gonna peek up over it. No, he's not. So we're just going to continue and wait. Oh, there's a tiger, but again, he is behind the cover. So after quite a while of just sitting here and still nothing happening, I'm going to go ahead and transform off into a new position slightly to the right of it, so now we can see all these enemies which have now been spotted. Oops, sorry about the KD1 that we've rammed. So obviously quite a few of the enemies have come over here. But again, thanks to our camo crew and all the other extra camos, we are able to get hits into the enemies without them hitting us. Now I do realize that I should have most likely stayed still and just let my camo net go. And that one flew very crazily. And that is one thing about this gun, its accuracy can be very wild sometimes, and these shells do cost 1,000 bucks each, so it's not too wise to take crack shots at the enemies unless you are in dire need of hitting them. So don't take too many chances with this gun. It's not very very forgiving. Got their ARL, we finish him off very nicely. That high alpha of this better gun did come in handy versus the better TPM we would have gotten if we had had the 8.8. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get a hit on any of these enemies. Otherwise, a nice juicy target, and we get 337 on him, which is, again, very good. We get some spotting damage, which is another perk in this. Since we do have binoculars, we're able to see and have a pretty substantial view range. We see that Skoda, gonna pop a shot into him, get another 290, which is a very low roll. This does roll into the 320s, and that was about 30 below, which is not too good. We get 390 spotting damage on that Leo, which again comes in handy for getting those XP. So now the Skoda is backing up, turns around, continues forward, and we are gonna pop one shot into him and finish him up. Now we are spotted again, so we're gonna hang back, wait for that camo net to come into play, and then he destroyed the SU-100, so now we're freeing him up. There's that JagdPanther up there. I hate to shoot my own tank, it's a nice tank, but we do roll high and get 350 damage. And now we are up to 1628. So let's see if we can't get one more shot into him. Nope, too risky. We're not going to spend the $1,000 on the shell. And we're just going to leave him for now. Now, these are the last 3 enemies in battle, so we can move up with confidence that we will not be taking too much of a risk here. Now, the OI did just shoot, so we will note that and move up accordingly. JagdPanther is on the opposite side of the hill, so we don't have to worry about him. And let's finish off this OI with one shot to the turret.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh, there's that JagdPanther. We have our AMX ELC all the way back. So let's also go ahead and finish off this Comet. One shot in his nice juicy rear 235. Looks good. And there's that JagdPanther. We have our KV-1 over here, who's going to finish him off with 1 out of 2, and that is a battle in this great JagdPanther. It's an amazing tank. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, please like and subscribe if you would like. It really helps our channel out. Thank you again, and I will see you guys next time.